Hello, nurse.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Barihunk kill. Boys, two, once.
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit. like him. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome in. I see we got a Critter Cuddler, a Kabitsky, Mama Jen RN, Faye, Mommy, sorry, Fluffy Clouds, Hag Jerryton, what's up? Mama Jen RN, Hi Beam, how's Meyer doing for you? Also, I'm not wearing pants right now, just so you know. This is going to be an hour-long helicopter workout where I simply work my hip flexors in this motion right here, only much quicker. This is the content that you subscribe for. How we doing, everybody? Don't wear yourself out before I get home. Trust me, I'm just warming up for that. You are in for the most mediocre 37 seconds of your life tonight. Good Lord, what the fuck are my ears about to hear? Your ears are about to hear. How dare. What's happening, everybody? For those of you that do not know me, I'm Wolverine Guy Kev. I am a professional opera singer, a 46-year-old father of 4, and I've gained a few pounds since the pandemic, and I'm trying to get rid of it all. So today's gonna be back in Bicep Day. We're gonna also work in some core. This week is the week that I'm starting to incorporate more core and high-intensity interval training into my Wolverine into my training. Core is going to come 3 days a week and more consistently, because I've really been bad about putting that in. Helicopter stream, hell yeah. Gorn Geek got probed today. All right, great. How you feeling there? Got that? You're all set for when the aliens take us off to probe us. Then. Then they're done. Oh, me too. Me too, man. I felt like my doctor should. Well, first of all, there's just a whoop, and then there's the whole like, let's get my camera set up completely up there. I've done both, and it's I didn't mind the oscopy so much as I did my doctor. You know, like you need to buy me dinner the next time you do that, because it's just like I don't let just anybody. All right, that's a lie, but seriously. Clear on the camera, first finger basis. So the cardio that I'm going to be incorporating is more high intensity interval training. I'm actually probably not going to be streaming that because I'm not sure how I would. I'm going to be incorporating some of the workouts that are on Apple Fitness Plus, which means I'm going to be not really around a place I could steady a camera. So, but that will be when I do that. I'm going to try to post those workouts in my Discord. If you're not a member of my Discord yet, there's the link right there. I normally have to pay for that kind of service. Okay, that's bullshit. People are paying you for that kind of service. Either direction. You want that shirt? You can get it right there, buddy. I got this one available. A logo and everything. All right, so we're gonna start in with a core workout. I don't do crazy core training. I do more than just sit-ups though. Yes, great segue. I know, right? Zach Jack, what the hell's happening, brother? We were just talking about anal probes and you suddenly appeared. Bro, best friend life goes when it's on you, not just okay. I mean, you can come and get it. You got to take it off with your teeth, though. I'm just saying. / tag team champions of the world. I have a tag team championship belt. I do. On the way. This is already out of control. All right. So we're going to start right off with some bicycles. This is one of the few twisting motions that I do with my core, just because I don't like going crazy with my obliques. I want to have a V shape, not a brick shape. So. We'll do 3 sets of that. Your anal probe wasn't a success. You cannot right now. I'll use my toes to take it off. That way I can get some foot. Jesus Christ. Now that does cost. That is $20 a pop for my premium content. If you're into Hobbit feet, I've got some content for you. Let me tell you. 25 a toe. Hack Jerrington like subscribing to my OnlyFans. I'm going on an adventure. So if you're on my social media, which exclamation socials will get you there, I posted some progress pictures, and I was talking about this yesterday. I haven't lost a lot on the scale in the last month, but I noticed, I think it was Saturday night, I am on the last belt loop of my belt. I did not realize that until Saturday night. So don't tell an adventure. I am not nearly as round here as I used to be, and I'm pretty excited about that. And actually, last night I even pulled up my shirt a little bit, showed off a little bit of the definition that's coming in, and somebody clipped it. I believe it was Anthimono clipped that, and it's so weird looking at that and going, I don't look bad. So it's new matching sets of leather goods. Jesus Christ. All right, second set. Ah. So if you're doing these at home, make sure you're tensing this part up, or you're just kind of flailing like a turtle. I'm just the Padawan. You are the master. I'm actually really wanting to get the Anakin Skywalker's Jedi robes because I think they look badass. I'm gonna wear those out to the Renaissance Festival. Fuck it. It was a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Mostly a success. They had to cut some of me out, just polyps though, so it was okay. Good. Good. Yeah, my visit was just like, yeah, everything looks good up there. Good on you for doing it, a year before you really needed to. Thanks for coming in. Now just waddle out. Oh, great. Like, meh, meh. Gotta look comfortable for safety. Highbeam has a template for an uppies emote. Is it my child? All right. Third set, and then we're going to switch to reverse sit-ups or reverse crunches. Ah, 7. And on that note, I'm going to start setting up for the weighted cable crunches as well, just so I take the least amount of time possible doing that. No waddle for me, just some stumbling from the anesthetic. That was fun too. How was the prep? God, I was not as much of a bitch as I thought I would be about it. And by bitch, I mean an asshole. I like that was in my really heavy days, and I telling me I can't eat and just clear liquids. I'm like, y'all can kiss my whole ass while I'm taking this prep. The prep was awful. Yeah, it's not the greatest. I love it, Critter Cuddler. Whew. You guys got plans for the 4th? Gatorade poop drink. It's basically what it is. It's Gatorade and a poop drink. Gatorade. All right, I'm gonna do some reverse sit-ups. So instead of bringing my upper body forward, I'm bringing my legs straight up, and it's really focusing on like the bottom of the rectus abdominis, which if you're training for aesthetics, that's really what you should be training mostly as far as your core goes. If you train your obliques, it's great for functional strength. And there is, I mean, your obliques are important, but if you're training them for hypertrophy, for building muscle, you're just going to be, you're not going to get that V taper, which is what you really want to get. You're going to be built like a brick. You built like a brick shithouse, but it's not the aesthetic look that I'm going for. So, all right. I hit my pinky on the floor in the middle of that one. For those of you that don't know, random fart noise. Yeah. He's a brick house erectus. You guys going to St. Clair? Nice. Um, I still, I don't know if we're doing anything because I, at the moment, I have to work. Um, yeah. um, the other day, I cut myself while bartending, which is something I very rarely ever do. And this one was a real fluke. Anytime I cut myself bartending, it's a fluke. This one though, for our garnishes, with a lot of classic cocktails that are bourbon based, you use orange peels. Normally, the way that you do that is you cut the orange into wedges, cut the nipple off of one side, and then you just peel the peel off the orange, and it's pretty thick. You've got the rind there, and the rind is important because that's where all the oils are that are going to flavor the drink. You twist that, you throw it in. Um, at my bar, we try to be a little fancier and we shave the orange. And I'm not making this up. There's a special razor to shave the peel of the orange. Those things slip like crazy. Now, I've never actually even used one because I think it's a stupid way to garnish a drink. But anyway, I sliced a huge chunk out of my knuckle here. Where am I bartending? All the 800 fluke time, right? I really haven't cut myself that often. There was a few times when I started, which was in 1997. Once at Applebee's, and the only reason I remember that is because it immediately followed the sentence, "Look, guys, I haven't cut myself in over a decade." And there went the tip of my thumb. And yes, I'm at the public house in Ferndale. So at the moment, anyway, place has been slow as shit since I got there. So yeah, if you're in the Ferndale area, come and see me. I only work like a couple of days a week, but I do a decent job there. So what happens when you've got 27 years of experience? Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, the moral of all that is my pinky fucking hurts, y'all. Kev didn't cut himself. Was that a reference to the Obi-Wan series? You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. I am what remains. Whew. Speaking of, and Dorn Geek, I'm glad you're here for this. Have you watched The Acolyte? Because I am thoroughly enjoying it. Other than a couple of plot holes that I am anxiously awaiting any kind of raid. Celty coming in with a raid. How you doing, Celty? Welcome in, Raiders. Those of you that do not know me, first of all, thank you, Celty, so much for trusting with you community. For those of you that do not know me, I am Wolverine Guy Kev, Nutmeg 1983. Thank you so much for the follow there. Flex those gains from Mario burpees to Barihunk biceps to level up. Yes! I'm Wolverine Guy Kev. I'm a professional opera singer. I'm also a 46-year-old father of 4. And Celty, thank you so much. Members of my community, Celty is one of the few fitness streamers that I watch on a regular basis because I avoid the douchebags in the community, so they're few and far between. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. We've got, I see we've got Nutmeg. We've got Sci Guy Geek. Hello! I'm the real deal 43. What is that? Silty cow, awesome. At least most of the community does not fall into that category. You know, man, I have really bad luck when it comes to finding new fitness streamers. I really do. Thank you so much for coming in. I am in the middle of my core workout. I'm going to be moving into back and biceps here in a second. We're talking about, I started talking about Star Wars, The Acolyte, the series, which honestly I think is pretty good. There are a couple of plot holes that I'm just like, please explain this. Sci Guy Geek, thank you so much for the follow. Looking forward to seeing more of you. This is kind of an anomaly, guys. Normally, I do not stream at night. Well, it's night where I am. I'm in Detroit. I'm on Eastern time, so it's like 8:30 right now. Normally, I'm streaming at 10 a.m. Sunday through Friday. My work schedule is kind of random lately. You've been enjoying The Acolyte? I think it's really cool. If I had to raid too, I appreciate it. I know people get so confused when I come on and it's dark out. They're like, Kev after dark. Oh shit, is he drunk? But Acolyte's been cool. There are a couple of things again that are in direct conflict with the movie, and I'm just like, guys, you own the source material. Tell me you have a plan on this. So, Kev after dark. All right, this is gonna be my third set. Reverse sit-ups here. Did I just rip my pants? No. Okay. It sounded like I did, but I did not. On the knees, not on the booty. All right. Celsius, how was your stream and your workout, buddy? What did you work out tonight? Oh, I ain't got it in me for this song. Double cardio. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Less known for school reference post shed at EU. I am actually, believe it or not, I'm actually aware of those. As somebody that has not delved much into the EU, I was like, I was the Leo meme there. I think only one move laying down on myself. Oh no. All right. Let's start with 90 here. Because I don't remember what I do on these. Being totally honest, I don't have a clue. I'm so sporadic with my core workouts. Oh, I need a rope. Yeah, I have been severely lacking in the cardio department in the last, I don't know, 6 months. Um, but I've got to start building that up again. I just I just got an email for a product that definitely wasn't for me. That was definitely for my wife. Um, why are you so sunburned? What did you do? I mean, I'm singing outside, but I'm also like in a three-piece suit while singing outside. I do barbershop at the Henry Ford Historical Village, Greenfield Village. You guys can hear me wheezing right into the microphone when I do that. My new patient cycler. Okay, hold on. Scrolling too fast. New patient cycler alarmed because he had the audacity to yawn. Tech told me you need to teach me some MMA moves so I can kick his ass next time. Jen, if you order monostat applied rectally. Jesus Christ. Aerothorn, what's happening? Hey, that's how we take all of our medicine as a suppository. Okay, how do I change to mod view now? That's stream manager. There we go. I threw you across the gym once. You didn't believe that actually happened. So I have 3 black belts. A black belt in modern arnis, which is Filipino stick fighting. I have a black belt in taekwondo and a black belt in judo. And when Jen and I were trying to get in shape for our wedding, and by the way, we did a damn good job of that. I was also teaching her some judo. I taught her how to throw me, and she did. And I still outweighed her 2 to 1 at that time. Much younger and less broken when I did so. I mean, I was a bit smaller back then. I think I weighed in at our wedding at like 208. And the only reason I was even up that much because I was at 203 before my bachelor party, and that was an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse something or other. There was a lot of meat consumed in my face that night. That's what she said. Give this another second. That pill is gigantic. I can't swallow it. Good news, it's a suppository. Right? Like I've got some astoundingly good news for you. It doesn't go there. It's, yeah, there's a lot of things that I would like to say right now that I cannot because of number one, uh, terms of service guidelines, and 2, my wife will kill me, so I'm just not going to. And I went to shove meat in our face at Brazilian steakhouse during the Arnold. Oh man, mag pills are huge. Go in their magnesium pills. Oh man, I haven't gone to the Arnold's in so long. The last time I did, I was competing in the WAGA grappling championships down there. It was the last tournament I ever did. I got stomped. I was not. I was at that point. I just was too old and slow, and I did not train the right way. But I was like, these. I can't do it with these kids anymore. We had friends grappling as well. It's been such a long time. I had so much fun though. Not been to one before. Many and others were there too. Lots of fun. Let's see, Black in judo competed at BJJ tournament. It's hit or miss in those tournaments. Also, I'm not sure if it's still WAGA. They have their own rules for it. Um, it's really interesting when you're a judo guy going into those tournaments because it depends on the judo school how prepared you're really going to be for it. Because a lot of them, there are okay. I'm not saying like the vast majority, but a lot of judo schools focus on what we know as Olympic judo, which is just really the throwing aspect. Um, and they'll spend time on the ground fighting because you have to teach the complete art, but it's not the focus. I went to a school where my master instructor was like, "Oh hell yes, we're all grappling all the time." I actually feel weaker on the throws than I do the grappling for the ground fighting. Discord said, "What is this game? Satisfactory?" Oh yeah, that's one that her mom and dad play a lot and got her into. Let's see. I love the Arnolds. I used to go every year. I got to meet a lot of really really cool people, a lot of famous people. Had a great conversation with Kurt Angle once. Almost called Brock Lesnar a douchebag right to his face because I didn't realize he was the loud voice behind me. And he was also at the time the world heavyweight champion of the UFC. I'm sitting here on my phone. I'm in the middle of the lobby, and he wanted to get around me. And he was like, excuse me. I'm like, look, here's his belly button. Like, you're Brock Lesnar. By all means. Yeah, I think it was judo. That's cool. Uh, Television does not do that man justice on how monstrously huge he is. So, yeah, that's the moral of the story. I met Lou Ferrigno. He's an asshole. And I got to go to this was back when the WEC was still a thing, World Extreme Cage Fighting, which the UFC eventually absorbed. But I sat with Jens Pulver's family. I didn't even know it. We sat down, and me and my girlfriend at the time, the mother of my older two kids, we're sitting there just talking about all these guys who we really, really like. And I mentioned Jens Pulver was fighting, and this guy was like, it's my kid, or no, it's the kid he used to babysit, and they grew up like family together. And so I got to meet Jens Pulver, I got to meet Clay Guida, I got to meet like all these WEC guys. It was great. Blurp, time for shower and sustenance, bro. Get your stank off. Thanks so much for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Holy Christ. All right. Woo. Yeah, the research manufacturer products okay, more fun because I play with my parents basically explode the panel or later all the work. That is exactly what she does. All right. So that is it for the core workout. All right. So if you guys are doing weighted cable crunches like that, it's really important that you're not hinging at the hips while you do it, because then you're not actually working your core at all in any way, shape, or form. You have to make sure you're rounding your back and essentially bringing your chest to your groin. So, love of Chicago, what's happening? Good evening, sir. How are you? All right. Gonna take these off. Hi, Fran. My 3-year-old was a fucking terror today. The kid did not get enough sleep last night. As a result, Daddy did not get enough sleep last night. Everyone was angry, myself included. Put this away. He Hey, Clabbers, just when you thought it was safe to stream, the whoa comes in and goes, yoo-hoo! Celebrate your 50th birthday. You're officially the old man. I don't know, man. I feel older than you are. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you had a good birthday. What was I just doing? Oh, right. See? All this talk about people looking like they have dementia, and I'm sitting here like, what was I doing 10 seconds ago? And once upon a time, I don't know the words. Thank you, thank you. Lobo, I promised High Beam that this was a pants-free stream. She's currently just got me audio only in Myers, so you know it's just I'm doing the helicopter every once in a while like this. There are no pants here. What's this push-up debt? So every I had this great idea to encourage some donations of bits. Every 100 bits, I would do 10 push-ups, and then I got people that are just like, "Get moving," and I love them. I love them so much. And part of the reason that I have so much debt is this right here. I've got a really sore elbow. I tweaked it last week, and so it's just been accumulating. You did post a no shirt post. That is true. I did. I went completely shirtless. I was like, "Here are my nipples.
Show me those bitties."
Mama Jen, you can't just be showing your biddies all willy-nilly like that. My fucking wife is like, no elbows for you. Like, hey, everybody, look at all my biddies. Here's my tig old biddies. First, I thought it was Burt Reynolds with the Vaseline. like from what is that? Was it Striptease? The Demi Moore movie? I just love the way it feels squishing between my toes. I'm really not a huge fan of that particular movie. But for God's sake, that was so fucking great. Burt Reynolds was amazing in that role. So we when I do barbershop, one of the things we had to do was come up with some information about we'd be assigned songs that we're going to introduce. We each had to come up with information about these said songs. And one of the baritones, I don't remember what barbershop song it was, but the line was supposed to be essentially, and was later sung by such greats as Bing Crosby, and he got tongue-tied, and it came out Bing, right? I was like, wait, what? Never struck me as a barbershop singer, but all right. We're just going to go with that. It's never going away. Muppet flaps the bees. Gavin needs those, oh, whoa! Push-ups to save him. I was referring to the movie, but it's if you have not seen that movie, that scene alone is worth watching it. Burt Reynolds is a politician, and his chief of staff or whatever comes to get him because he's about to go debate for his whatever seat that he's in election for. Walks in, Burt Reynolds is wearing boxers, a cowboy hat, and his cowboy boots. That's it. And he's shiny as fuck. Guy walks in, he's like, what's going on here? Oh man, sometimes I just gotta cover myself head to toe in Vaseline. I like the way it feels squishing between my toes. Just strutting. And then he goes out and does the debate, and he is covered in Vaseline in a three-piece suit. That's some brilliant comedy there. All right, so this is back day. We're gonna start off with phone is letting me know it's almost bedtime. I won't be home for another hour and a half. I know, right? Yes, definitely crying. All right, so this is back day. These are going to be back barbell rows. Because it's a pulling motion, I got my lifting straps out specifically so I would be able to find them. There they are. I could have stopped doing shit like that. Dead man! Man, long time no see, biatch. How are you? I hope you guys are mentally ready for this. Dude, a dude that earned his own emote in my channel, which everyone is now using. It's like Norm from Cheers, only a giant WTF. That taco. It's good to be home. Were you working today? All right, I need to change the angle on this just a little bit. Toasty! That's good enough. All right, so Kataya Mayuchi. Thank you for that toasty there. You're eating Taco Bell. Oh, I love Taco Bell. Jen, you want to pick some up on the way home? That's why I'm working out, so I can eat whatever the fuck. Someone pretty awesome made it for me. I don't know. I heard he was kind of a dick. Had the day off, but I worked 12 days straight. Oh, Jesus. From that's the weekend, guess the holiday, so it's just nuts. Well, I'm glad you got a taco for me, girl. I'm gonna eat an entire taco bar tonight. I'm really hungry. So side note, when I got you Thick Boy, I have one tube never posted anywhere. I forgot to mention that to you 2 years ago. We have matching Thick Boys. Hold on, before I start this, those of you that don't know what Thick Boy is. So 2 years ago, both of my parents passed away within like 3 months of each other. Okay, my dad passed first, and I was a bit of a wreck. And there was a particular day that I got a bunch of phone calls and mail and shit that was all related to that, and it was just a rough day. And I just was not feeling anything. And I get a knock on the door. There's a package for me, and it's from Lobo Chicago, who said he was going to send me some. I had forgotten about it at this point because I had a lot going on, right? And I open it up. This guy is staring at me. No, it's not just the face. It's the cheeks. Look at this thing. I aspire to have an ass like that. this was fucking amazing. It's look, it's like thunderclapping back there. and this is a limited edition 90 out of 100 from Jamie Koala, who is a streamer on Twitch, and his name is Thick Boy. As seen in the emote there, that man, we can all only hope to get junk in the trunk like that. Unqualified baby koalas will eat their mom's feces in order to get gut bacteria. They need to just eucalypt. See, this is why you have that emote. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, so I'm 4 minutes into a workout and I've done nothing. Okay, barbell, and I know the CD art there is not the right size. Fuck it, I like this song. Nobody's moist from that, Aerothorn. Barbell rows, we approach this like a deadlift. We set up just like the deadlift, except we don't lift it past essentially the RDL position, and then we just bring it up the thighs to the belly button. Gonna do the hop to get the foot position. Grab it right outside of the thighs. Brace the core. We're gonna engage the lats. Keep the back straight. Ugh. Ugh. And now rip a huge part for the baby koalas. Jesus Christ. You're exhausted. This is about the koala ass eating comment, isn't it? See, you're scaring off Aerothorn. Thank you so much for stopping by, Aerothorn. We miss you. Fuck's sake. All right, I'm going to put a little more weight on here. I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's start with 20 pounds on this set. I've never really pushed this one that hard. Today, in my defense, everyone here knows what I'm about. I just got rated. So half the people here do not know what you're about. Where's Austin back tonight? Charity is ripping has like something tied in there. No, you do not need to be on bedside at all. The world we live in. Nothing quite like Disturbed covering Genesis. This is a Phil Collins song. You're old enough to remember that. Man, where are you now? Those chairs. Those facilities. I'll plenty of them have beds too. Chair sides. And it's not much left to go around. So, yeah, my first shift on my own at Public House, that bar was empty through 90% of my shift. It was not pretty. I was not happy. And then when it got busy, I got cut. So the gurney patient in a minute. Most of mine are walkie-talkie. And so now they're like, well, we're going to be reviewing our hours and our staffing levels. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like I drive 15, 20 minutes to get there, which means it's between a half an hour, 40-minute round trip with the cost of gas where it is right now. Plus I have to pay to park. There is no employee parking. I can get a discount if I get a pass, like a monthly pass, but I've got to weigh that out against the fact that, number one, I'm only working a couple days a week to begin with, and two, man, I barely made $50 on my last shift. Okay, that's not fair. I brought home about 50 in cash, and I do have credit card tips, but the credit card tips come on my check. I have zero way to prove that I made what I made. All right, so this is 245 on the barbell rows, and today is a thickness day, so we're really working the lats. I'm trying to keep my shoulders pinched back and down, so it's going to affect my range of motion a bit, but it's going to stabilize my shoulder on this. All right. That's a good weight right now. Whew. I can feel that one. Its back is a tough one for me to feel. And I think it's because my biceps give out. So when you're putting together a workout program, you want to do something that you can move the heaviest weight on first. And then your compound movements specifically. So I'm not going to start with bicep curls and wear out my arms if I have barbell rows coming up, because I will never get that up. That's what she said. That's disappointing. That has album art. Fuck. So many freaking HD meetings at the moment. Company is pushing with an in-house HD hard. What is HD? I don't know what HD is outside of high definition. Y'all using all that nurse speak on me. No clue. Oh. What your wife? Oh, okay. Wifey is still learning hemo. She does PD, not HD, which is why I don't know that. Although she did pass her test with a 95%, she's fucking slacker. I told her I can't be married to anyone that gets less than 96. I thought the HD meant high beam derpery. Thigh beam derpery. I wish there were facilities that did PD in-house, because my PD patients who have to go to SNF have to transfer to HD. High beam just catches snippets here and there.
High beam. I still have yet to see you dispose of Starscream between your thighs. Photobots, roll out. And give it the old hawk tour.
One building that does some PD in-house. I do HD every fourth shift. It's home H. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. The cackle I just made in the parking lot. Was it high beam interpreting? No brains and high beam action. What? Raising regerts.
High Beam wants to give Optimus the old pepper grinder action.
Just let that one sink in
I
for a
can
minute.
smell you.
Which is strictly done in-home. HHD is hemodialysis done in the patient's home. HD is hemodialysis done in a facility where we have a... Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Last set of this. Ah. Oh. Whew. Coming from different sources. It might have got picked up by my mic. Which is porn dialysis. I want to do some Home Depot pornography just so I can say, "What are you doing, stepladder?" Don't encourage either of us right now. Man, baby boy was unhappy about the prospect of bedtime, but I haven't heard a peep out of him since I put him down, so take it. All right, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Our perverted humors are sinking. Not the stepladder. This is back in biceps. Landmine rows. All right. Another late night stream. Are you shifting over to working the night? You'll leave the purple light on for us. I had to sing today this afternoon. So tomorrow I should be back on my morning bullshit. It's a better time for me to work out anyway, because when I'm working out at night, I tend to stay up a lot later. And considering I'm the only one that hears the baby cry, no offense to Jen, she doesn't hear the baby because she's fucking exhausted because she works all the time. Canada fireworks. By your powers combined, I am Captain Smack It. Can't watch mornings because I have to be working and shit jobs suck. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't have one. No, but for real though, it's so much easier to work out during the day. And I don't like working out past like 6 o'clock at night. And that's a really inconvenient time for me to work out because the kids are still awake and I have to worry about dropping heavy things on Cadence's face. And I would just rather not drop heavy things on his face. But he likes to get underneath all the heavy weights. Take really good meds. Better sleep with antipsychotics. And I tell you what, it's done wonders for our budget too, because she no longer tries to come through the bedroom door with an axe. Here's Jenny. I'm going to pay for that in some not so subtle way later on. to deny what you feel. Would you give it to me? All right. Barbell butt plug. Shit. Give it to me. Well, shit. Yeah. The Divine Line Shop. Thank Christ. Like, bitch, can you breathe in the summer? I wish that was actually what it said. It would make so much more sense. Yeah, Cadence's skin is allergic to everything, so I can relate to those findings. One. Come on. No domestic animal or food allergy. Well, those are the two big ones, really. Bad news, literally everything. Right, of course. That'll work, I think. That's good enough. Clavers, why are you fucking up my auto mod? Barbell giving you some trouble even though you slapped the butt plug on it. Just give it the old hawk. I'm going to go on a limb and say it was butt plug. Always the butt plug. Hawk. Somebody finally had an interview with that chick. And like all those rumors about her losing her job as a teacher. The chick is 21 years old. She's not a teacher. She ain't old enough to be in school long enough to be a teacher. And then her dad's not a pastor. She's like, I work in a spring factory. I have mod powers. I shall allow all this. All this so small, precious. All right. So again, with the row theme, want a landmine here. I've got an attachment that allows me to do both wide grip and narrow grip. Because I just did a wider grip row, I am going to do narrow grip on this.
I can smell you.
Also pronates the grip. Not to finish peeing, already. So I'm already on my knees. I forgot the words to this. Jesus. Clabbers, thank you so much for the lurk. One cock ring to rule them all, Gollum. It's not so habitus and their fits as precious. We shall put the cock ring on all of them. All right. Fuck. Automod sensor Hawk Tua because it becomes so widely recognized. Were you, Jen, were you here when I had somebody's Twitch name was Hawk Tua spit on that thing? I could not even control my laughter. There's a pun somewhere with one cock ring. It's created Sauron, but I'm not gonna make. No. All right, I'm gonna move this over just a bit. I think that'll work out a little bit better. Oh yeah. Papa, play and be free, free, free. Dead man showing a rare bit of restraint. I did see that name. I was cracking up. Dude had actually been on Twitch forever and just changed his name, but man, that was good. I was very entertained by that. I can't repeat that on. That's not happening. But it is another Hawk Tua joke. I am so stupid excited for the new Eminem album I clipped. Yes, you did. All right. Whew. I turned off the air conditioning the last couple of days because I haven't needed it. But I think I did. Is that my breast? I think I just saw a teat. So stupid excited for the new Eminem album. Man, that dude is never not going to be the greatest rapper of all time. Seriously. Ugh. Ugh. Huh. Serious love for Eminem. My daughter loves to dance to Abracadabra, and honestly, I'm very proud. Yes. The worst part about that is he fucking knows his audience. He knows every single one of us. We hear the abracadabra that are his age. Remember the original song, and it's gonna be stuck in our heads every time we hear it. Yeah, it's fucking hot down here. Ooh, I have water down here. I just remembered that. I can hydrate, so I don't dehydrate. The beast is ugly. Earworm, right? K-pop song named Abracadabra that is significantly. I bet it is. Steve Miller Band was also one of my first concerts. His daughter at her wedding. Yeah, I know. Steve Miller posted about it singing his praises. Yes, he did. I remember that. He was fucking honored for that. You know, getting any playoff that just for men though, let that silver peek through the chin, Marshall. You got enough silver over here. Just saying. And I am like twice Eminem size. I'll hug him, but you know. Steve Miller's like legit rock and roll royalty, and Eminem's Godfather was like, right. Yeah, exactly. It's getting acknowledged by Eminem is kind of like right up there, like by being made fun of by Weird Al, and it doesn't matter if it's in a good way or a bad way either. I remember the Cash Me Outside girl. What's her name? Bad Bobby, something like that. She one of her because she's a rapper. One of her tracks sounded really close to an Eminem track, and he acknowledged it like very very small, very quick reference in one of his songs, and somebody brought it up to her. Like, so what do you think about Eminem dissing you? And she's like, that's fucking cool. Brown Eyed Girls is the K-pop group of that song. I love Brown Eyes. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Oh, all right. Last set of this.
Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Oh, thank you so much, Mama Jen, for that resub at the silver tier. Always sub to you, babe. Aw. Heart. All right. I owe you 10 squats. I also owe like 500 push-ups right now. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate that sub. Whew. There's MGK who got this so hard. He lost his entire sense of right. I don't know, dude. He was hooking up with Megan Fox. You're doing all right in my book. A thing right there. Speaking of M, there it is. MGK Wolverine guy, Kev. Oh, I think she makes Halle Berry look sane. I didn't say that she wasn't a fucking box of cats upstairs. I'm just saying. I mean, you know how rule number one is don't stick your crazy, but that the reason that is rule number one is because those are usually the ones you want to do that to. I'm just saying. What am I doing next? Out of there. We're doing low rows or chest alternating dumbbell row. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Do alternating dumbbell row on the bench there. Too many fireflies out tonight. You know what's Jessica Alba? Hey, I'm not saying Jessica Alba is not hotter than Megan Fox. I'm just saying Megan Fox is fucking beautiful. Jessica Alba is like level up. Kind of wish she was going to be the new Sue Storm. I'm a leap on the wind. Always too soon. Put this. Now, you know, the new generation, they got Sydney Sweeney. I think my favorite thing she's ever done is somebody watched Dark Angel on mute. That show was unbearable with sound, but Alba and Leather Pants made it possible. That's fair. Sydney Sweeney got roasted by some critic and basically said that didn't understand why she got any roles based on anything other than her assets. And Sweeney just posted a picture of herself on Instagram with a shirt that said, "Sorry, I have nice tits." I'm like, I love you on so many levels. All right. Get this out of the way. I swear, the moving everything around is the hardest part of this. All right, so we are going to do, the first thing we're going to do is switch the camera back. Gotta go close up shop, be home by 10. Bye. Thanks, honey. I'll see you soon. I love you. I'm going to change the angle of the camera here. I think that's good. Yeah, that'll work. Whew. All right, so I need gloves. That's what I need. I don't use lifting straps with these dumbbells specifically because they're too fucking tight. And it's actually hard to let go of the dumbbell because of that. I broke one once. Fortunately, I was able to fix it, but still. Oh, for God's sake. I'm so sweaty. So sweaty. All right, here we go. Okay. So we're going to do bent over alternating dumbbell rows. The weight is going to travel in an arc, and you're aiming for your hand to come back to your hip or higher. Emojis, good. All out on that toasty today. Thank you so much. I'm doing 55-pound dumbbells right now. I'll probably stick there. I may go a little lighter. Who knows? It's all a mystery. Okay. Ugh. Oh, man. I get a ridiculous contraction on those. Fuck. Enjoy the rest of your workout. Plans to get together soon. Hell yes, we do. It's good seeing you, buddy. Go get some rest. Or get the baby girl tucked in or whatever it is you're doing. Or, you know, the slightly older baby girl. Hey, Galaxy, how you doing tonight? Had a late workout tonight. So I spent yesterday, I got caught up on, I'm all the way caught up on the boys. I'm all the way caught up on Acolyte. I'm all the way caught up on House of the Dragon. I think I'm 2 episodes behind on Presumed Innocence. Doing pretty well. Good, good. I'm doing great. I had to sing today. We had a lot of big crowds. As much as I bitch about actually having to go out and do my pathetically easy job, I got him complainer. They were very appreciative, and it was a lot of fun today. We've had a good combination of people this year too. Like we blend really well this year. I got home. Mother-in-law took my 8-year-old over to her place for the week. And she's actually going to pick up the baby on Thursday, which means that Jen and I are kid-free for 2 straight days. Freight trains. I don't want to know. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. And I got this callus right here, and all I want to do is pick at it. Not in the mood for Brittany right now. I can do Immigrant Song. Stressed and sore and tired. I'm sorry. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always stressed, sore, and tired. Oh, fuck. Whew. I'm trying to use my shoulder too much on that. Ah. My goal in 1 year is to be so fucking ripped that if I walk into the Michigan Renaissance Festival, all you will hear is just panties exploding everywhere, just dropping straight through the ground. If I don't even know, so there's that. You guys have an inside joke that is so inside you don't even know it. Whew. I got really pumped the other day. I was at work. You know, I drink like 50, 60 ounces of water in my little 4-hour shift. So obviously I'm making runs to the bathroom, and I'm putting my pants, you know, I'm fixing my pants, I fix my belt, and because my shirt keeps coming like out and whatnot, so I had to fix everything, and I went to tighten my belt and I couldn't get the damn thing fastened. And I looked, and it's because I'm past the last hole. I'm like, son of a bitch. Which is awesome and horrible for two reasons. One, the cheap belt that I have, the next size down won't go around my waist. So that's stupid. But there's also the issue that I'm to the point now where I have to start like customizing the end of the belt. Don't be caught with your talking to your bitches and hoes. There's a workout goal to strive for. Of course, that's something right. Hey, you know, if you're even in my Discord, you can go to my socials channel. If you're not on my socials, Instagram, Facebook, I don't really post on X too much. But I posted a picture of me with my shirt off and just how much progress I've made. And my abs are starting to peek through again. And I'm just like, oh, I remember you guys. Oh, well. You know, while I am here and my elbow is actually feeling good, I'm going to knock out some of these push-ups. Because I have a ridiculous amount to work off. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. That's for you, clappers. Good old days of Warzone. I was lurking and listening and watching, always watching. I miss Warzone 1. I miss Warzone 1 so much. Warzone 2 is just not the same. Was in a V Club and Glee Club and even the chess team. Only question I ever thought was hard was, do I like Kirk or do I like Picard? Spent every weekend at the Renaissance Fair. Got my name on my underwear. And laughing because I'm so white and nerdy. The song is basically about me. I was on the chess team. That was the most athletic thing I did before I discovered choir. Let that sentence sink in, as long as you want. Y'all wonder why I work out so much. I just get my ass beat on a daily basis. But don't pick on people because they get as big as me. Let's go. Weird Al was my first concert. What's up, Blackbird? I went to a Weird Al concert once, and it is a fantastic show. Full on costume changes. This was back. It was a long ass time ago, but this was back when the saga begins. It wasn't his latest song, but that was like it was not far after that. That was what he was closing the show with. Was that and Yoda and full Jedi gear, looking Emperor Palpatine just jamming on the keyboard. The original song is based on the group that made that are the Gangsters, and that was their term, right? Puts us in the music video. Yes. I love Weird Al. Weird Al so much. Blackbird, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining in our appreciation of Weird Al. All right, last set of these, and we're switching off to biceps. Whatever the hell I have planned for today on that, I don't even know. All right. Okay. Whew. Goddamn. Oh, let's move all this shit out of the way. Is your goal weight just weight loss? I see goals at the bottom. So, yes and no. It was the easiest one to really kind of put into. Number one, I can only fit so much information down there. that's part of the issue. So hold up. I just got to check something real quick. Really? Barbell today? Huh, all right, barbell it is. Barbell, Zopman, Preacher. Okay. So I'm a power lifter, so I'm partial to just lift heavy. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I for the last 8 years-ish, I 8 years ago I was diagnosed with an incredibly rare autoimmune disease. It wreaked a lot of havoc on my body. I was essentially rejecting my own kidneys. And
New follow.
Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. And so the treatment actually made me gain even more weight than the disease because it was massive amounts of prednisone for, I think it was on it for like 6-7 months. Since then, I've always had an issue with my weight fluctuating, but it's been far worse since then. Plus, I've gotten older. And I'm at a point now where my doctor has stressed it literally every visit that my weight is an issue. And it's a body fat issue. It's not like an actual gravitational pull issue. I mean, if I walk in at 265, but I don't have a lot of fat, my doctor's not going to say anything. So I am really, I'm trying to lose some inches, but the weight is kind of the best medical goal to, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? And believe me, I get it. I thought you said ho, check Discord, which still tracks. I like lifting heavy shit. Believe me when I say this, I'm not trying to get any bigger. I'm trying to do some body recomp for sure. I get it for sure. Body fat percentage, overweight. No, my body fat percentage is ridiculous. And it's all in my belly. But I was pushing 300. That's my start weight. That's all the way down there. I have to look because my camera's backwards. Start weight was 294 when I started this back in February. Current weight, that's as of about a month or so ago. I plateaued and I've started worrying less about the weight. My goal weight's 205. I would love to get down to that and be ripped as fuck. And then those are my PRs right there. I'm the same. I'm sitting at 270. Just weighed in my comp last Saturday. Yeah, I'm still hovering right around there, and I'm 5'10". So, all right, we're gonna do some barbell curls. Now, this is not going to be as heavy as I normally go, probably, because my elbow is not appreciative of this at the moment. But I'm going to give it a try still. All right, so I think my first one, I'm just going to do 65. We're just going to put a couple of 10s on there, warm it up, see how my elbow responds to that, and then I'll go heavy for a couple of sets if it's a positive response. Because my 10s love to just fly everywhere. 5, 10, so let's go. 21 though, so probably you're 22. I will sub to you for that comment. Yeah, my oldest is 20. He's also a fucking beast. Kid's training other people in CrossFit. He's ripped as hell. Posted a video of him doing a 40-inch vertical leap, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, kid. That's like over half my height now. All right. So, one of the issues with my elbow comes from me curling like a jackass. If you grip too tight, you can cause yourself elbow pain. If you don't have your forearms lined correctly, you can cause yourself elbow pain. I did both of those things last week, which is part of my problem. Broke Michigan's bench press record Saturday, so trying to be big like you, right? Are you in Michigan? Because I'm in the Detroit area. Whereabouts are you? I don't want to dox you online. I'm just curious. And what is Michigan's bench press record? Now I'm curious. Traverse. Oh, you're way north of me. Okay. We got a couple Michiganders in here right now. A bad reputation. So what did you bench? Now I'm pumped. I'm curious. I'm pumped for you, man. 125 kilogram weight class from 20 to 23. Okay. Michigan crew. I'm gonna actually lift these. I'm like anxiously awaiting this number. 396. You 430 fucking A, man. Most I've ever benched is 345. Fuck, dude, you're strong as hell. All right. I actually have to check my arm position on this to make sure that I'm not twisting my elbow. All right. Ooh. Yeah, that's sore. Pinky up. I'm trying. I'm sitting at 195, cutting to 185, 5'9" as well. How you doing, physical reaction? I attempted 205, 450, only got halfway. Next time my oldest kid is here, I'm gonna try to PR on bench. But I have to wait till he's here because he's the only person in this house I trust to spot me. Trust me, it's a little bit harder with the barbell for me to get the pinky up. Can't twist that far. We all know your exit. Oh God, you know what? Don't even joke about that's rude and disrespectful. We don't call people Buckeyes in here. What the fuck? The idea is the force behind it, right? With the pinky, or the force of being a Buckeye fan? Which are we talking about? Yeah. So it's not so much the force behind it, so much as you're supinating your arm more, and so you're getting a better pump to the bicep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all it is a twist and a flex. It's not so much the force of the lift. I guess we're in the same train of thought here. Okay, I was thinking you meant something else there. So the issue that I'm having, especially with the barbell, is that I tweaked an old injury here. It's essentially it's golfer's elbow. Hey, my sister's a Buckeye, so and we don't talk about her. Okay, we don't. She's dead to us. Yeah, semantics. So it's a combination of trying to keep the lift on a plane that's not going to tweak the elbow more, and doing it to where it's going to be more effective. Um, I went really heavy last week, and that's part of the issue. And I was gripping it like crazy. Yeah. Believe it or not, it's not as lopsided as it looks on camera. I sat there and went, wait, what the fuck? I have a mess up hips. Yeah, I feel you. I can't squat or deadlift heavy at the moment. Hey, thanks, Hybe, for getting the Discord link in there. Going to a game in September. My wife has bad hips and one bad knee, so no squats or deadlifts for her at all. Body weight's even difficult for her right now. Um, Looks great. Do you ever try a wider stance with glute squeeze? Not on camera. Oh, I always squeeze my glutes on camera. Are you talking for the really for barbell curls? Jesus Christ, not me. I never really thought about it. No, because now is a great time to talk about the fact that I am neither a certified personal trainer nor a medical professional. I'm just a guy that's been in the gym for a long time, and I'm still learning new shit every day. So, so alternating hammer curls. I wide stance, squeeze the glutes, lean back as much as physically possible. I don't know about the leaning back only, and specifically for me, because I have a bunch of compressed discs back here, and I don't want to overcompensate and arch. You know what I mean? I'd have to, if I really brace my core, I just have to really focus on that. Yeah, I could do that. I'm like thinking through it, mimicking the incline. Right. Incline bench curls. Oh, hell yes, they are. Those are on my Thursday workout. I love them. All right. So, when you're saying wide stance, I'm willing to do this right now. So, are your feet forward? Are they pointed out? I would imagine they're pointed out. Am I correct on that? I'm just curious now. I'm willing to give it a try on stream. Hip width does it. Okay, I got you. You said wide, and I'm thinking like, all right, horse stance, but all right, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking macho, man. I think I'm gonna leave it at that weight. I'm not gonna go up in weight just because I don't want to tempt fate here. Just like that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Squeeze your ass and be safe. Get less dancing, less swing. No, you're absolutely correct on that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm always up for technique tips. Believe me. What the fuck am I doing next? Ooh, I gotta be done soon. Wife's gonna be home. Come on. I know I'm off camera for a second. I'm literally like 2 feet outside of you. Zotmans. Fuck me. All right. Then we're gonna call it Zotmans though. Actually, you know what? Maybe preachers. Nah, I'll do Zotmans. Get off of there, you piece of shit. No workout is complete without a Rocky training montage soundtrack. Hey, Muscle Mac, what's happening? Going good, man. Johnny Shreve, YouTuber and brother from Canada. That's awesome. Destroy the Discord is a health and fitness place, an okay place to post. Absolutely. No, you're good, dude. Post away. I made one general channel for non-subscribers for health and fitness, and then there's a bunch of more like specific channels for people that subscribe to my Twitch. So former steroid guy, but now 50 pounds lighter, just natty like us. Whew. Johnny Shreve. Okay. I follow most of my fitness dudes. God, I sound like such an old man. On TikTok. But I'm on YouTube once in a while. What am I doing? Okay. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna go light. I'm gonna go 20s on these. Let's see how this feels. Host to show I wasn't blowing smoke. Asking for consent purposes. Would you like a new what the fuck? I always want a new what the fuck clabbers for the night. Muscle Mac, it's going really good, man. I started around, I don't know, 8 o'clock ish. Yeah, it sounds about right. Around 8 o'clock. Had a really good back workout. My bicep workout isn't the best just because of some lingering pain I have in my elbow, but otherwise, you know, I'm doing it. Okay. So when I do Zotmans, I kind of do them in an angle. I know, right? So they're coming off like this and then over like this across the body. Just makes my life easier and I don't hit myself with a fucking weight. Right? This is never a fun one. No matter what weight I use. Yeah, so this motion how a person makes a weight prepare. Yes. So I have a bunch of lingering. I mean, I'm 46 years old. I'm going to be 47 next year. So I've got aches and pains from everything. I mean, I sneeze, I dislocate my shoulder. You know. So in my younger days, I had a couple of black belts. I got black belt in Arnis, black belt in judo, black belt in taekwondo. And in my judo training, I did a lot of ground fighting, grappling, and one day I got myself caught in an arm lock that I had never seen before. It happens, and it was a twisting one. I was caught between. It was a judo guy who was much higher ranked than me. And we were both black belts, but he was a master and I am not. Um, and it was, well, okay, so it's not that he should have released it. It was one of those that it didn't hurt until it was too late. I tapped when it hurt, but at that point it had already kind of popped something and it aggravated a bunch of other injuries. Yeah, it was just like suddenly just boom, it was there. And you've also, I'm pumped up on adrenaline. I was really, I was warm, so nothing was really hurting until it was like, oh fuck. Yeah. I mean, it didn't do like any horrific permanent damage. I was sore for a few weeks. But now, if I overdo it, that's always the spot. So, did a workout tonight. One of the people I was training with was talking about getting higher jumps and training your legs, just body weight. Exercise that I show is where you kneel sitting on your shins. Goal is to jump up on your feet by pushing down on the shins and feet and land on the bottom of your feet. So, got it. Yes. Wait, you're not 22. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Find it funny, the last screenshot of game clip channel still mine of the character I sometimes produce the brick. During lifts or sparring, pain comes after. And I'm one of those people that is very honestly, almost always, I am super quick to tap. There is just no point. And when you're grappling, you really do go all out every time because you can without hurting somebody as long as the other person knows when to tap. And this particular arm lock, I did not feel it. So, best way to get better at jumping is practicing it. Hell yeah. Blackbird, I'm so sorry I lied to you. I am in fact two of those, plus some. I did some high school wrestling when I was a tiny teenager, 165 pounds. When I was in high school, the max I weighed was 140. And then when I was 19, I had gotten up to 185. And I stayed at 185 for a very long time. And then I decided in my late 20s, early 30s to implement a training program that I called Eat Like a Hobbit and Train Like an Orc. And I finally broke 200. But it was then that I realized that when you gain a ton of muscle, that you can never wear normal clothes again. So I have lost count. Yeah. Ugh. Still wear the same jogging pants in my early 20s, but my quads still at the top now. It's kind of silly in retrospect. You were 180 in sixth grade. So when I was in elementary, I was super short. Like, I was really short, and I weighed 110. I had the same waist in the third grade than I did in eighth grade when I shot up a foot and a half. That was all fat, though. I was 5 foot. I was the short, fat kid. I got made fun of and picked on mercilessly because not only was I the short, fat kid, but I was also, unfortunately, the smart kid. And I was like, I'm going to go play some chess. I had lots of friends. You are big boy, big as hell. Yeah, dude, he's like legit my size. He is a big boy, and he benches like fucking double what I do. I was a varsity football guy who played Magic the Gathering. Yes. Being a giant chess guy helps later in life. People respect that. You know, it's great now. People think it's really cool, but like at the time, you can imagine like my social life. It was great. And then I that was the most athletic thing I did all through junior high. And then in high school, I decided to get a little more athletic, and I joined choir. Also, I'm an opera singer. That is my profession now. So, dude, bullying didn't stop till I threw a kid. Once I got bigger than all of the bullies, it stopped. I still have a couple people that like will talk shit to me, and I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, I'm fucking 46. I ain't got time for this bullshit anymore. All right, last set of these. My elbow's fine now. Fine. High beam, can you fix that? Okay, so high beam, can you please fix the auto mod? That's what I was asking. I wasn't sure if you were still here or not, but I figured I'd voice that. Thank you. Think the lift was good form on Discord later. I will definitely look at it. This is great for forearms, that related biceps muscle. Hell yeah. Oh, you can't see? Okay. Ain't no big deal. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Stupid. My mobile app's stupid now. Now it just bugs me. Android doesn't see mod view. This is why we don't do Android. I'm in mod view and you're not going to let me see it? Did you already get it? Oh well, anyway. Who am I fighting? I was the smallest kid in my class. I'm surprised I didn't get bullied more because I promise you I talk just as much now as I do. There were still a couple fuckers from my high school and elementary school days I would give the business to. However, I would first do some of them as physical reaction. Android is a better phone. I mean, come on, only someone who dates and lives with a redhead would dare bring up OSU in Michigander Street. That's fair. This is how I end up making enemies. So I start talking about my iPhone. There. That's some of it fixed. All right. Jesus. That's me be like, oh, that's okay, and go on my way. Oh, there's a few people that. So my best getting back at a bully story. This is my favorite getting back at a bully story, and then I'm going to do some preacher curls here. So I had just gotten my last black belt, and I was on the sparring team, but I took some time off because I was fucking exhausted. I was training all the time for this, right? And so I come back in after about a month off, and I was just wearing some warm-ups in a tank, and I had my bag with me, and I look over on the floor, and it's sparring night, and here's Ryan Salajaka. Ryan Salajaka is a guy that bullied me since junior high school. I dropped my bag, and I'm just kind of looking around, and Ryan comes up to me. We've always called him Sal because Salajaka was kind of hard to say. So Sal comes up to me, hey, Starnes, checking out this karate place, realizing now that he has no clue that I'm at this place. Now I'm still a lot smaller at that point, right? I have 3, they're all first degrees. I stopped training for stripes. I had a little bit of a falling out. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, I thought I'd check this place out. No clue. No clue. He's like, I'm at sparring night, so get yourself some gear and I've been here a couple weeks. You know, you can go in, have some fun. Okay. Sal's a big motherfucker. Okay, he's huge. He's honestly probably still bigger than me now. And so I go over to the fucking spare sparring gear. Getting in the car now. Last patient ran late. See you soon. Okay, honey, I love you. I'll see you in a few. Put on the spare sparring gear for people that either forgot theirs or for new students, right? So first of all, my master instructor walks by. He's like, "Okay, what the fuck?" Goes, sits down. And then I get up and I line up right in front of him. Now, the way we line up, people that have the higher rank line up on one side, and then people that either forgot their uniform or are the lower rank line up on the other. I lined up on the lower rank side. And I'm just standing there. My sparring coach is a 2-time world full contact champion. He's a 7th degree black belt. I was like, whatever. All right, get your stance. And I just stood there, and Sal looked me dead ass in the face. He goes, "Shouldn't you put your hands up?" I'm like, "Oh, would that be a good idea?" So I just put them right here, right? Because I knew exactly what he was going to do, because everyone does it when they're brand new. He's going to come over and try to come right over the top with a fucking hammer fist. Everyone tries to do it. This is just sparring. Just point sparring, right? And I'm just here like this, my hands barely up. Coach says go. Sal charges in. I have never sidekicked anyone so hard in my life. This dude, I knocked all the wind out of him. He went flying back like fucking Piston Honda in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Oh, I kicked. I kicked hard. I knocked the wind right out of him. He hit the ground. And he's just like, "Oh, good one." Like, because that's just Sal, right? And I went over. I helped him up. Master John comes up. He's like, "Are you done playing around now?" I was like, "Yes, sir." Go over, grab my black belt, and put it on. And Sal's like, "The fuck?" That was great. Shit ass helmet. There's always one. Not necessary. You did the right. Krav Maga, self defense, attack, block, wall attack. Yeah, I kicked. Dude, I like wound up on that one. There was enemy deserves no mercy right there. I was nicer to him after that. All right, so I don't have a preacher curl set up, so that's what we're gonna do. Shady. Oh. Wife's gonna be here in about 20 minutes. That gives me time to finish up this exercise. Then I'm gonna go spend some time with my wifey. Now I learned all about Kev that I ever needed to know. All right, this is the best I got on preacher curl, guys. Gotta read this. Good to have in peace. I accidentally met a former friend, bully of mine from elementary. In high school, shared friends, smoked weed together. I love that I got suspended from school because I did similar to my bully for self-defense. Taking it too far. It was all good. That's good to hear. I have not looked into it, but what's this big whole hoopla with Gen Z? His new song. Every time he comes out with a new song, Gen Z and tries to cancel him, and it doesn't work. So hold on, I got another story. Nine. So, I watch so much pro wrestling, WCW, WWF. I use a Tongan death grip, aka throw chuck. Bro, I got a whole championship belt collection. Talk to me about the WWF and WCW. I went to so many Monday Nitros. I had a Hulk Hogan Hollywood bandana. I had a red and white combo NWO shirt that said "Make a Choice" on the bottom. I went to a couple World War IIIs, several Nitros. I've been to 2 WrestleManias, 1 SummerSlam, couple Raws, 1 SmackDown. Lots of hot shows. Love it. NWO hat and website. Love it. You have a photo with Sheamus? I have a photo of the time I met Kurt Angle. Sheamus is badass though. Dude, you don't TV does him no justice. That man is ripped as fuck. He looks fantastic in person. So I'm bartending this is about I will say about 20 years ago. I was bartending at Applebee's. And this guy Bill, who I knew in high school, he was kind of an asshole. I didn't really interact with him a whole lot. I just stayed away from him because he was an asshole. He comes in, sits at my bar, and he starts becoming a regular. And he recognized me, and so we talked and whatnot. He was a lot in his older years. It was maybe a decade out of high school. He's a nicer guy. But he was was a manager of some kind of private security firm that was being dispatched out to the Middle East to help with they were being like contracted by the government to go and like help with restructuring Iraq's business after we got rid of Hussein, right? Stronger and bigger with natural lighting. Yes, Kurt Angle's amazing, inspired my workout style. Yeah, hell yes. I love Kurt Angle. He's crazy as fuck. We had him at a Manhattan airport. Good lord. Yeah, no, he that does him no justice at all on TV. Anyway, so the day before he's about to ship out, he's got a lot of fear about going over there and not coming back just because it was a volatile situation, right? So he's coming in to get hammered, and in the middle of this, he was like, "Kev, I got to talk to you." Like, we're to the point where you're calling me Kev? This is serious. All right. So I sit over there, I'm like, "What's up, Bill?" He's like, "Man, I was such an asshole to you in high school." I'm like, "Bill, no, you weren't." He's like, "No, no, really, I was. I treated you horribly." This dude is crying at my bar, like literally in tears, begging for my forgiveness. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, "Bill, you were a dick, but you weren't like bullying me or anything like that." So I was just, and I didn't say any, like I didn't want to I didn't know what to say. So I was just like, "Bro, it's cool. We're cool. We're adults now. We were kids. It's fine." Yeah, it was. I was not expecting that. You know, I've gone and apologized to people I was an asshole to when I was younger, but man, that was like, dude, you weren't even that much of a dick to me. Not like he stole your undies and embarrassed you, right? No, there were other people that did that. Um, Plenty of other people. God, high school was a nightmare. Oh, oh. Burger after burger. That took me a minute. Oh. Still sometimes think about the people I was a dick to when I was younger, man. I regret it. Make amends like that. For real. And the thing is, I try to tell this to my kids too. Like, you're going to do shit that you're going to regret later. And the important thing is that you're a better person and you can man up about it. A honest asshole. A just asshole. You're not the asshole that she needs. You're the asshole she deserves. Just yeah, that's fantastic. Whew. I have so much Eminem on this playlist. Like, it didn't occur to me how much Eminem I had until tonight when we started talking about it. Oh man. So I'm about to wrap things up. I got one more set here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Normally I stream during the day, Eastern time. I stream at 10 a.m. normally, and it'll be close to that. I don't know if it'll be at 10 tomorrow, but it'll be close to that tomorrow. And that's Sunday through Thursday. The night streams are typically when I have to work during the day. That doesn't happen very often. It is July 1st, Canada Day. Physical Reaction, thank you so much for that follow. As I mentioned, Genshin is a personal housing system. A few weeks ago, I decided to become a crazy... Oh my God. Forgot to follow. I got one more set still. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for following. Whew. Yeah, I can tell this is better than it was last week, but it's still pretty fucking sore. Although now that I've warmed it up, it's way better. Redheads don't pull their punches ever. This has been your daily Clappers PSA. You have 22 cats? What the hell, man? All right. I think this has done its duty. Whew. All right, last set. Six. Ugh. I swear I'm an adult. My age might surprise some. I don't believe you. I think you're making up all this wife shit. One more. Oh, all right. Woo, man. Oh, Canada Day. All right, y'all. 87 minutes on that workout. Rate your effort. That was a pretty good effort, honestly. Whew. All right, y'all. I appreciate every single one of you for coming out. You are the thing that keeps me motivated every day. I'll be back tomorrow, 10-ish. I say 10, it never actually happens. So 10-ish. Links for Discord and my merch store where you can get your own thick fillet shirt are in chat. Thank you so much, High Beam. I stream every Sunday through Thursday at 10-ish. Only squats. Yes. And tomorrow is leg day. We're working on quads though, not cake. Cake is Friday, and the cake will be served. So you all have a wonderful night. Get some rest, and hopefully I'll see you in the morning. You all take care. Thanks so much, guys.